Hi everyone, this is Lori from Get Crafty with Lori, and today I'm going to be making a layout using these papers from the Good Life collection. I'm using the workshop kit because it comes with some extra papers here that you can use, and I will be using these for my background here. I'm bringing in some photos of a church service that our church had at a farm owned by our district church. This here's a picture of our pastor, David, and this is Alyssa. She was an intern at our church. She was fresh out of college, and she led the worship in our church, and she was just amazing. We were just so sad to see her go. Wish we could have kept her. She also interned at other churches in our district. And here they all are. On her last day at our church, she invited everybody to come up to this farm where she had been staying. And she led the worship service here. And they had guitars and she sang. And it was just really beautiful night. And here's a picture of the farmhouse. It's so pretty. It has that dark, deep green trim that matches the paper in this collection. And they had chickens and berries. And here's a little hiking trail that goes up this hill. And up at the top of the hill are all these cattle grazing. They have sunflowers, and I thought this was really cute of these two little children here looking at the sunflower. And I want to bring this color in. I think that would be beautiful with these papers. They also had a garden, and everybody who lives in the house tends the garden. And here's the horses, and they have cattle up here, and they had goats. And I just had so much fun here looking at all of this. The chickens were so cute. And anyways, these pictures just go so well with this paper, and so I will be showing you how to put a layout together. Okay, let's get started on this layout. I am using these two pieces of paper that came in the workshop collection. They are a French vanilla, and they just have a little slight pattern of lines going across and down. I cut two of these pieces of plaid paper here. They're cut at 1.5 inches, and I'm going to put one of these on each side of my layout. And then I have this piece here that is a zip strip, and I'm going to put that down here. And I'm going to do the same here. I'm liking that. Because my photo had this beautiful sunflower in it, I want to bring that color in. So I cut some thin strips of Sundance cardstock. And so I'm thinking I'm just going to lay it down like that on each of these. So let me go ahead and tape these down right now. Let's see, I'm thinking of putting these papers here. And I went ahead and cut my pictures at 3x4 individuals, and I laid them down on a piece of white cardstock. And then I put them down with using a harbor mat. So I'm thinking of putting that like that. And then I have the farmhouse with the chickens. Then I have this picture of my pastor here. And then I have this one of the group singing. So I'm thinking I'm going to put this over here like that. And so now down here on the bottom, I have this piece of paper here. This came on the sticker sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. I always like to take the sticky off first. That way I can try them out and see if they'll work. Okay, so that'll go there. And this strip, this comes from the mix-in paper pack. I like that because it kind of looks like blades of grass. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down at a 1/2 inch. So it'll go like that. Okay, so that's going to be the basis of my layout. When our worship leader started, she said, church isn't always in a building, and that stuck with me. And so I found this little sign here that we have. It's from the Crisp Air collection, and I went ahead and played with some different fonts, and I cut this out. Church isn't always in a building. And then I backed it with mocha and paprika cardstock. And I'm going to put it here. But first of all, I wanted to show you something. If you notice this, it has like a wood grain pattern to it. This paper is basically just toffee cardstock. And let me show you what I did to get that. We have this stamp set here called Design Elements. And if you'll see, there is a wood grain piece in here. Let me show you. It's right here. And so what I did was I put it on a block and I inked it up with toffee ink and I laid it down. And the neat thing about this is if you stamp it this direction, then you turn it this direction, you can complete the other side of the pattern that didn't reach all the way across. So I'm really happy with the way that turned out. So I'm going to put that there. I found this stamp set in my collection. It's called Joyful Sunflower, and it has these beautiful sunflowers like here. So I had some already stamped and colored. That's when I get in a stamp set, I like to play with it, and I went ahead and colored these already. I also used the sunflowers from the Gnomes for Autumn scrapbooking collection, and I went ahead and stamped and colored some of these little sunflowers, and both of these sets are still available in the catalog. And so I was playing around with those, and I don't know, the placement, I'm thinking I might put them like around here and maybe around the sign here. Well, the other day when I was doing the layout where I did the print and cut, I had these little fences. So I'm thinking I'm going to use these little fences on this layout. I think they'd be really cute here like that. And I went ahead and I cut a barn from the same Good Life collection. It's the same one that I did these print and cut fences from. So I'm thinking I'm going to put that right up there and probably put a little sunflower up here. And from the sticker collection, I really like this sticker. It says, thankful, grateful, blessed. So I'm thinking about putting that over here too. I was flipping through the catalog and I saw we had this cute stamp set with these animals on it. And this little chicken called out at me. And that was something I really liked, was the little chicken. And then the cattle on the hill. You can barely see them up here in this picture, and the horses. So I thought this stamp was so cute for it. And so I went ahead and stamped and colored the little chicken with my tri-blend markers. I went ahead and fussy cut him. This comes with the stamp and the thin cuts, but I don't know, for some reason, I guess I just don't have patience for getting out my die cutting machine, and so I find it's just quicker to just fussy cut them. How are you on that? What do you think? Do you like to fussy cut? Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite thing to do? But I thought he would be cute on this sign here. I don't know, maybe like that or up here. I'll have to play with him. But I like these little flowers here like that. And I have some little leaves here too that I had colored. So I'm going to put these on here like that. So I'm not sure if I like the rooster looking off or I should put him over here and maybe build that up with a little bit of foam tape. Can put him there, or I can sit him on the fence. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think he's so cute. Also in the print and cuts from the Good Life, they had this little water can, and I'm thinking I can put that down there. I think that's cute. And then I went ahead and I stamped and colored this cow with my tri-blend markers. This cow, if you see in this picture, he's a dairy cow, but up on the hill, they don't have dairy cows, they're cattle. So he's a boy. And so I colored his udders in so that you wouldn't see them. So I'm thinking I'm going to put him over here in front of the barn like that. I'm liking the way that looks. And let's see, what else can I do here? I have this little wheelbarrow left over from the print and cut. I thought that was really cute. I might put that down here. And from the sunflower, I went ahead and cut the stem off, and I'm thinking of maybe just putting that in the wagon like that. And so I'm going to go ahead and put these down. I probably should put maybe some little brads in here and maybe one up here to hold the sign. I have this little jar here filled with little brown bits of brads and flowers and different things. Very old, but I'm going to go through here and see if I can find some little brads that will look like nails. Let's see, here's a little one. I think that would work. What else? Here's another one. Is that the same shade of brown? Yeah, I guess it is. And here is a third one. Okay, those will work. Go ahead and pierce through here. I've got backing on it, so I've got to poke a hole in this. Let's see if I can poke a hole like this in here. These brads are so tiny, and my fingernails are so long. I am relatively new to long nails. I always kind of had them short, but I decided to see what it was like to have long nails, and they are pretty, but they're not quite as functional. There we go. I got that one in. Okay, let's do the same over here. My goodness, this one is spread open, and my fingers cannot get around this. There we go. Okay, let's do that. Okay. And now for here, I'm going to have to put a brad in to hold this up. I gotta figure out, I gotta make sure I have it in the right place. Because once that hole is down, it's there, and I'm going to have a permanent hole. So let's figure this out. What are we going to do? Should we do that? Or should I put this one on top of here and this one down below? And chicken, where are you going to go? This is a tough one. Where should I put him? Should I put him up here on this sign? Or should I put him on the fence? I'm on the fence about that one. What do you guys think? Is that a good spot for him? Well, maybe I will leave him there. But I'm wondering if I should put a little bit of color behind this fence here, since it's so white. I can take a blending brush and I can put in a little bit of this mist color lightly, or I could put a little bit of the Sundance behind it. And I'm thinking I'm going to need to do the same thing up here behind this barn. Let's test the Sundance and see how it looks. I'm going to go ahead and test this Sundance, and I'm going to do it behind the sign here where it'll be covered up and it won't show if it doesn't look good. So I'm going to take my ink on here and I'm going to blot it off because I just want it to be faint in color. So let's try this. See how this looks. Oh, that's very pretty. I think I like that. It's nice to add a little bit of extra color to a white background. Just helps things to stand out a little bit better, so it's not just kind of all alone there. So let's see. So that will go like that under the hanger. The nice thing about this color is it is pretty light and it looks really pretty on this paper. Okay, there we go. So that'll go like that. Let me close my ink up. Put that away. Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and I guess that's about a good spot for it. So I'm going to go ahead and poke a little hole right here. It's been so long since I have put brads on my layouts, so that one thing I remember is when you put them in your page protector, the brad will catch and it'll get stuck. And so it'll stick to the paper protector or page protector. So what you will need to do is to put a little piece of tape, like washi tape, behind it, and that will keep it from catching on the page. So I will have to remember to do that before I put this in my page protector. Okay, so my little sign is down now. That's really cute. And I think I might put a little bit of foam tape behind that. I have this foam tape that was left over. I made a shaker card, and the shaker card has the outside circle for this foam and all these pieces on the inside of it. And it's really nice that you can use these leftover pieces. So I am going to go ahead and put some little pieces behind here to get it to pop up a little bit. I'm going to stick these little flowers down here So I don't want to put the tape down there just yet. So I want to make sure that these stay. Actually, I can put one down here, and I think that will work. And I'm going to tape this flower back here behind. Like that. And then this one here, I need to move that out just a little bit. Let's position this the right way. So, because I want to be able to see the little bracket or the little nail there. I want to see that. So that's going to go like that. And I'm going to put a little bit of foam tape behind here. And I'm going to put that down like about there. And my layout's all wonky. Let me straighten this up. Okay, so that looks really pretty. Okay, now the chicken. What do we do with the chicken? I kind of like him on the sign. He's so darn cute. You know how chickens are. They do crazy things, and I think the chicken would climb up on top of the sign. But then we have our little fence here. And the chicken also would be known to be on a fence. So he can sit there, but I think I need to think about that one. Let's go through this layout and see what else we can do here. I like this little sunflower behind this fence. Like that. Forgot I have these little leaves to put behind my flowers. These need to go under here. Uh-oh. My foam tape is in the way. Okay. I may have put my sign over too close to the edge, actually. But maybe not. I can do this. And what you can do when something like this happens is to take your scissors and just cut it and make it fit like that. And you'll never know that I had to cut that off. So see, that works. And then I'll do the same thing to this one. And let's see where we should put this one at. I think I'm going to have to put these up here like that because I can't get them off. They'll go off the side of the page otherwise. So I'm just going to tuck those in right there. And actually, I think that looks really pretty. I'll just go ahead and glue those on. Okay. Okay, I like that. That's very pretty. So cute. Okay, so also I got to figure out how I'm going to put this fence down. If I do, I'm going to have to use very thin foam tape to put it down because this is really small. I'm going to go ahead and look at my foam tape and see if I have something that small. Be right back. So this is the thinnest that I have, and I think it's going to be just a little too wide. So I think what I'm going to have to do, cut a little bit off the side of it. I always feel a layout looks best when it has some dimension to it. It looks nice when you pop up your photos, put some foam tape behind the mat. It'll really make it stand out. Okay, so let's see how I'm going to do this. So here's my big flower. And I guess I will put this down like about here. And then the big flower, I guess I'll stick it about there. Maybe I'll move this down just a little bit. kind of tuck it under the fence somewhat. That looks good. And then I can put this down here like that. That's cute. And I think I will just put a little bit of foam tape behind that flower. And that'll also help it stick down. There we go. That looks so pretty. Okay, chicken. Where's the chicken gonna go? Is he gonna go on the fence? He looks so cute there. Or is he going to go on the sign? You know what? I think he is going to be a chicken on a fence, like that. And then he can kind of stick out a little bit and kind of fill this empty space here. So I'm going to put a little bit of foam tape on him too. You know, when you have long fingernails like mine and they're thick, it's hard to do anything. So just use your pokey tool. That helps to lift it off. So I'm going to go ahead and put him like right about there. He looks so cute. He actually looks like he's watching them. So I am liking that. So now let's take a look at this page here. And let's see what we need to do over here. So I have this fence. Let's adjust this again. It's all gone wonky on me. So this little fence will go like right about here. We'll put these over here. But let's work on this cluster up here. I think that like I did down here with the Sundance, I need to do that up here. So I'm going to leave my little barn there. Take my ink. Let's blot it off. And then I'm just going to go around where that barn is. Get a little more outside here. I made it kind of blotchy there, but it's not going to be a problem. Actually, it'll be nice to have that little darker color in there. So this will go down like that. And let me see if I have enough on there. So what I want to do is I want to be able to see this thankful, grateful, blessed. I want it to be able to stand out. And with that Sundance color behind there, that'll help do that. And so this cow is going to go here. Let's see. Or is he going to go more like that? Let's see. How should that cow go down? Let's put that like right about there like that. And then I have this extra sunflower here that I want to put alongside the barn. Actually, you're not seeing a whole lot of that gold. I need to go up a little bit higher. Let's see. Either that or I need to bring it down a little bit. Okay, let's see if this will work. Maybe it needs to come down. Oh, that looks good like that. But then the cow. Where's the cow gonna go? How am I going to do this? Do I put it over the cow? No, I don't want it over the cow. It's got to go under like that. And then the cow can sit there like that. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's tape this down and see. Let's see. So actually, I want the barn, a little bit higher, so it's kind of like in the background and the cow's in the foreground, since he's so big in comparison. So if the barn is placed back, kind of looks, it would be normally smaller looking because it's in the background. So we will put this sign here like that. And I think I need to put a little bit of foam tape behind that. And I'm going to use my little pokey tool to peel that off since my thumbnails are too big. There we go. So, cow here and this here. Okay, that works. Okay. Ta-da! I think that's going to work. And now the cow, I should probably pop him up since I'm popping everything else up. So let's put some more foam tape on him. And we don't need to put it up top because this is already raised. So we're going to put it down below here. Okay, so it'll go to like that. Okay, so let's put our cow right here. I want him to cover up the sign just a little bit so it doesn't look like it's two separate things. When you do a cluster, you kind of want it to look like it's all one piece. So when they're grouped, you kind of want everything touching. Okay, now where did I put my sunflower? Here it is. That is so pretty. Look at that. So actually that looks really pretty right up against the barn, just like that. In fact, I'm not even going to pop that one up. I'm just going to glue that down. So we'll put this down here like that, like it's just growing up the side of the barn. Okay, I like that. What do you think? You like that? Okay, now make sure that's stuck down. Now, okay, here we go again with the fence. I think I'm going to put that up on foam tape like that one. But I also have this little wheelbarrow. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it very well if I put it down. But I can do this. If I put this little flower in here, you'll be able to see it, I think, a little bit better. But I'm going to go ahead and put some tape on this. Okay, I got that fence down. Now I have to figure out if I'm going to use this wheelbarrow. It's pretty cute. And I do kind of like it by the fence. Can put it down here. Let's see if I could put it in front. Would that show it more? That looks kind of weird. So I think I'm just going to sit it on here like that. And then put this little flower in here like that. I think I kind of like that. That way it gives me the gold, or yeah, the gold flowers colors through this whole thing. So I think I need to put that down like right about here maybe. I think I'm going to glue it on the fence. I don't want to put foam tape on this because the fence is already raised up. But if I put this glue down, it'll stick and stay. And then I'm going to tuck these little flowers in here. Let's see. Does that work? It might be a little big. Let me cut some of this off. Let's see how that works. That way we've got like a big sunflower inside of there. It's awfully big. I had another little tinier one that I cut. I don't know. I don't know if I can, if this, one of these flowers would be better in it. Let's see, is this the same size? Yeah, I think it is. But there's this little one here, but I don't know if I really like that. There's not a lot to it. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the fence there and put this behind. Oh, that's kind of cute. It just went Cricut automatically, and I think I like that. Okay, put a little bit more glue down here to get it to stay. Just gonna get these little pieces down. Actually, that looks pretty cute right there against the fence. There's really nothing I can do with the 3D foam tape here because this is way too small to do anything with. So, I am liking this. Now, let me look at my sticker sheet and see if there's anything else I can use. Oh, wait a minute. I think I had a milk can somewhere too. Let me find my little milk can. I have this. I wonder if I should put that there. That's kind of cute. Oh, actually, I kind of like that there. Or should I put it over here on the other side of this? Kind of fill that space. Do I like that there? I'm not sure. Where should I put it? I could put it right here next to the fence, behind the chicken. That's kind of cute. I like that. That way it kind of fills that empty space right there. I've got this nice spot up here. I can put some stickers here, or I can do my journaling on that. You know what? I think I'm going to leave that alone. And I think I'm just going to put some little white journaling strips up. I want to have enough space to be able to tell my story. Okay, so on this layout, I have a lot going here. I have Cricut cuts here. This is a Cricut cut here, and this is a Cricut cut here. And I did a print and cut on the Cricut with this milk can here and the fence, this fence and the wheelbarrow. And I have stamping. I stamped the flowers and I colored them in with colored pencils. And I cut out the chicken, another stamp, and the cow, and colored those with my tri-blend markers. And I've got a lot of pictures going on here. Okay, here is my finished layout. I went ahead and put my journaling up here. I just printed it on my printer and put that down. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I will put a link to everything I used on my layout in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a great day.